friends, it's Freddie and welcome back to my channel. Today we are back in my kitchen and I'm going to be sharing with you something very naughty but very, very nice. The best things in life are naked. Eyeshadow palettes, David Gandy, but my favourite thing to serve naked is my naked cupcakes. There are several reasons why I've decided to share this video with you today. Firstly, it's bake-off season. Can I get a hell yeah? One of the best things about autumn is watching the bake-off, but the catch of watching the bake-off is you want to eat cake. You think, I could do that, and you attempt to become star baker of your own kitchen. But let's face it, you're not. Today I have some foolproof baking secrets for you. You can fool everyone into thinking that yes, you are bake-off standard professional baker. Your new colleagues at work, well, you know, I do bake. Your boyfriend's mum, oh, I dabble. And the other reason I was inspired to do these cakes is it was my 23rd birthday this week. My family don't bake and I want a birthday cake. So I'm gonna treat myself and give myself a birthday cake. Or cakes, plural. This video contains nudity. Oh, the cupcakes. Naked cupcakes are pretty much where some of the sponge is left exposed. And they actually are extremely simple but very effective. Yes, these are a naughty treat. They are not a health food, but what else is cheat day for? I do not condone cheating, but I definitely condone cheat day. So let's get cracking. Before we start baking, preheat your oven to about 180 degrees Celsius if you have a fan oven and about 200 degrees if you have a conventional oven. There are a few stages to this recipe. Firstly, the sponge, the icing, and thirdly, the decoration. So I've weighed out the ingredients. 100 grams of caster sugar, 100 grams of self-raising flour, 100 grams of butter, and 2 little eggies. Of course, if you want to double the recipe because you love cake, then that is absolutely fine as well. This recipe will make about 9 cupcakes. All you need to do really is put your ingredients into a mixing bowl. I'm using my KitchenAid because I love a gadget and it really does save a lot of the elbow grease for you. But if you don't have a KitchenAid or any other mixer, then all you need to do is get a wooden spoon and use those muscles that you've been working out. And trust me, you won't need to do an on day this week. Firstly, I'm going to put the caster sugar in. And then I'm going to put the butter in. Try, if you can, make sure the butter is at room temperature because it will make it a lot easier to combine together. And then I'm just gonna whiz those together. Okay, now that is a lovely creamy consistency, so I can now add the eggs. What I normally do is break the eggs into a jug and briefly beat them up and then pour them in a little bit at a time. I'm going to use my very tiny whisk. Aww. So then, while your mixer is on, gradually pour in the eggs. That's lovely and light and fluffy now, so it's time to sift in the flour and finally mix that all up together. Once your batter is all mixed up, you can put it in a baking tray to put into the oven. If you are willing to splash out, I would really recommend getting some silicone, naughty, silicone baking cases. Reason being is we're going to need to pop the cakes out easily later in order to fill them. But before I bought my silicone, I did use a normal metal baking tray and use normal paper cupcake cases, but the only thing is you will need to remove the little cakes from the cupcake cases, fill them, and then replace them into a fresh cupcake case once you're ready to serve them. So you do end up using twice as many cases than you need. So I'm going to fill each of these evenly. these in the oven for about 15 minutes. Check them at 10 minutes. Stick a little cocktail stick inside, and if it comes out clean, they're ready. If it doesn't, leave them in for a couple of minutes. Everyone's favourite part. Don't pretend you don't do this. Even Nigella does this, I'm telling you. So while your little buns are in the oven, there are a couple of things we can do. The first thing we can do is make the buttercream. But if you don't like the strawberry kind of fruity vibe that I'm going for, then feel free to flavour it however you want. You could add some lemon juice or lemon zest. You could add a little bit of coffee to your mixture. It really is up to you how you make this recipe your own. What you need for the buttercream icing is 140 grams of soft butter, so leave it at room temperature for a little while. Double that weight in icing sugar, so 280 grams. And if you so desire, a little drop of food colouring. I'm using pink. A couple of drops of milk, literally a tiny bit. What I'm going to do first is beat the butter up so it's nice and creamy and soft. And once that's softened up, you can gradually add your icing sugar. Icing sugar does have a tendency to fly everywhere, so go and get messy. She wildin'! Woo! So now that is nice and creamy, and my timer has just gone off on the oven. Perfect timing. I'm going to cool my cakes and continue getting this buttercream done. Okay, so it's my birthday. I'm feeling pretty sassy, pretty extra. So I want marbled buttercream like this. So firstly, what we need to do is split the buttercream in half. Once it's split in half, you need to colour one half the kind of accent colour of the marble that you want it to be. Yeah, you need to do that. It's better to gradually add colour. I'm really into pastel pink. So I don't want to add too much and make these like Barbie pink bright cakes. That colour. Can we just appreciate how I've exactly matched this pink icing to my pink jumper and my pink flowers. Queen. Don't ice until your cakes are cool. My cakes aren't quite cool yet, and I don't want my buttercream to turn into a big warm slop. So I'm going to put my buttercream in the fridge and occupy myself with another very important task. So what I'm going to do is slice some fruit, and I'm going to prepare some cake toppers. Exciting! Let's get fruity! So the fruit I've picked for on top of my cakes is blueberries, strawberry, it's not strawberry Freddy, raspberries and strawberries to stack on top of the cake. I've also picked some sprigs of mint from the garden. We want to fool everyone into thinking we are culinary geniuses. Culinary genii. A little bit of greenery goes a long way, trust me. I really do hope you're all still with me, because this is my absolute favourite part of this naked cupcake journey. These are cake toppers. You've seen them on Pinterest, you've seen them on Instagram, and they're just so cute. They're so cute. They sit on top of your cake like a little crown. They just really finish them off and give them that very professional Star Baker bake-off look. So, equipment for cake toppers. For every cake topper, you need cocktail sticks. You need some tape, some scissors, and something to top the cake off with. Guys, I went into the Works, the cheapo little stationery shop, and for £1 you could get a 24 pack of these little, what are they? Sort of gift tags. And I thought these would look so cute on top of my cakes. Not only are these my favourite colours, but they have really cute wording on them, and so they'd make absolutely perfect gifts. These ones say, "Hey you," and this one says, "Hello." If you don't have a Works, then I suggest you get either some really pretty wrapping paper, or I have found this glittery paper. So what you can do is turn it round and draw some shapes on the back, cut them out with your scissors, and then stick them to the cocktail stick with some sellotape, and you can just stick those on top of your cake. So guys, all you need to do is take your little tag or whatever shape you've cut out, turn it over, grab some tape, and stick the tape across the cocktail stick. It is as simple as that. One cake topper. Look who's back! Do you like making cupcakes? We are ready to decorate these beauties. So, what we should do first is cut each cake horizontally through the middle. Once we've cut them all in half, we can ice them and put the jam inside them, and once we've done that, we can top the cakes off and they'll be ready to serve, which is very exciting. Now all of those are cut in half, we can start icing the cakes. I'm going to spread jam on one side of one half of each cake. Okay, they've all got jam on them now, so I'm going to be taking my piping bag. I promised you marble icing, so all you need to do for that is take the one colour of icing and spoon it down one half of the piping bag, and then do the same but on the other side with the other colour. Once your icing is in, squeeze it to the bottom of the piping bag. So now those are full of a yummy filling. It's time to put them in their little muffin cases. Once they're in their little cases, we can repeat that blob of icing, but on the top. Next, you can start placing your fruit on. Going to take some mint and just be random with that as well. The higher the cake, the closer to Jesus. Then I'm going to sprinkle some icing sugar over it. I crown me the most beautiful cupcake in the world. I am going to put my feet up and eat this well-deserved little cake. Divine. So guys, if you enjoyed this video and enjoyed my naked cupcakes that you can absolutely fake your way to the bake-off with, then please give me a big thumbs up down below, share the video with your friends, and please let me know how your cakes turn out. If you want to see more videos like this, or if you have any suggestions for any autumn cooking videos, or if you want some inspiration to spruce up your winter wardrobe, then please again comment down below, and I'll see you next Sunday at 6. Cheerio!